EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets playing host to the LA Clippers. The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. His first effort off the mark. To George. The drive right to the basket. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Here's Irving into the front court. Down just a couple. Durant. That no good off the mark. To Beverly. And scores. Strong take.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
I'm here. I got ball.
Durant. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. Kevin Durant with the rock. Has a chance. Kevin Durant missed his first. That one goes.
Look, as a player, this stuff happens all the time. No need to make this into something bigger than what it really is. Move on to the next play. Get locked in.
To Dinwiddie for 3. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good. Strong finish for Paul George.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Durant to Jordan, down low to Dinwiddie. Beyond the arc for 3. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those to drop earlier, they could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
Paul George, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Here's Leonard for 2. No good. From long range. That's good D. Shot no good. To Leonard. Whoa! What a finish!
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Kyrie with the rock. To Durant. Fires the 3. That's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Irving with the basketball. Down 6. Here's a chance from long range. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And look out. big finish at the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Irving, textbook defense. Williams across the timeline, counting down towards 1 minute to play here in the opening quarter.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Leonard. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And the slam.
This comes down to great execution both on the offensive and defensive end of the floor. Let's see if they can carry this into the second quarter.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. Durant. Good sign that time, Jay, as they go down. But now let's see if they can get a stop on the other end.
If you're looking at this game like you're looking at your week, it's the first quarter, which means that it's Monday. It's early. Just because you had a bad Monday doesn't mean you can't have a great Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Were you the kind of person who always had that case of the Mondays?
No, it's always Friday, my friend.
That's the way to do it. Trying to cash in. That's no good. To Williams. And the basket good at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Durant. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
The assist from number 21, Patrick Beverly.
Durant. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Deep three at the buzzer. First quarter's complete. The Clippers are out in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. To Leonard. Has a look. Kawhi Leonard. He's now shooting 5 for 7. Kevin Durant has it. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot. Well defended.
Make the next.
Beverly into the front court. His team leads it by 10. A big finish at the rim. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
To Dinwiddie. Fires the three. He engulfed him that time. To Beverly. Turns and slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
KD with the rock. Going to launch beyond the arc. He was all over him. Williams into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. And throws it down. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Durant. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. 4-3. Oh, it took a while, Jay, but he hits his first 3 of the game here tonight.
Yeah, couldn't really get one to fall in the first quarter, but he stayed the course and did a good job of squaring his shoulders to the basket.
Irving. Tough shot. He hits.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
George. That one off the mark. It's no good. To Irving. Lets it fly from long range. And Kyrie Irving. Odds are he hits that 9 times out of 10. Wide open 3 is good.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
To Paul George. Paul George. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Dinwiddie with the basketball, trailing by 10. For 3. Offensive rebound. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To George. Beverly. Patrick Beverly. He's 2 for 2 now.
Every hero needs a good... Sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
It's Brooklyn's ball. To Jordan. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that from my screensaver.
He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
It goes down.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
To Leonard. Throws it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Lou Williams. It'll stay Brooklyn basketball. Offensive board. Draws the contact. And Jordan will go to the line to shoot two.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Leonard. Not getting the bounce. The follow won't go either. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway.
Here we go.
Driving right to the basket. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
To Leonard, and that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Beyond the arc for three. Spencer Dinwiddie, no problem. Contested, hits the three.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Dinwiddie into the front court. 14-point deficit. From long range. Tough shot for Dinwiddie, no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Kawhi Leonard doesn't get the bounce. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Trailing by 14. Fires the three. Spencer Dinwiddie is going to get a chance at three here. For his career, 79% at the line. Knocks down the first. Second and three, got it.
Keep working him out, boy. He can't guard you.
3 for 3. Nice. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Ah, the monster stuff.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Here's a chance from long range. No good. That's great defense. To Leonard. Great look and vision. Oh, emphatic slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Nets have the basketball. Knocked loose. Clippers have it.
Mismatch. Right.
Beverly to Leonard. DeAndre Jordan rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Irving. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Kawhi Leonard in his own world. Nobody near him. He sinks it for 3.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
To Paul George. Beverly. George. And knocks it down. And Jay, the system produces once again.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Williams. Not that time. He misses. Gets it in the right corner. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Misfires. It's no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Jumper's good.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Buries it.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Wide open look won't go. George. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that.
Fires the 3. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Slams it down. Deep 3 at the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter, and not a whole lot you could do in this situation other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this, Ed, but the reality of the matter is this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight each and every possession.
To George. Gets it in the left corner. Lou Williams. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Kevin Durant with a chance at a 4-point play. Career 88% from the line. Got it. It's LA Clippers ball. Beverly. Down low George. Swings it. 3 seconds. It's going the other way. Irving. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Into the game for the Clippers.
Durant. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Going to launch beyond the arc. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Beverly into the front court. It's an 8-point lead to Paul George. 4-3. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
To Durant. Lets it fly from long range. Message received. Well defended.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
George to the basket, but it won't go. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys down 11. George. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Ed, I have a rule. If you're 6'9" or taller, I don't want to see you jelly it. I don't want to see any kind of weird spin or English on the ball. Just dunk it. Keep it simple, please.
For 3, smothering D.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Beyond the arc for 3.
That'll be a winning formula in overtime every time. Answer a 2 on one end with a 3 on the other. Ed, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think a 3 is more than a 2, correct?
That is great math, my friend. Strong finish for Paul George. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Irving into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. Great defense, forcing the miss. To Leonard. Joe Harris tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Leonard shakes free and hits.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
To George. Terrific vision. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
To Paul George. from long range. It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. Beverly to George. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Leonard. Fires the three, and Jordan able to secure the rebound. Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys down big. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Durant across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Here's a chance from long range. Off the iron. No good. To Jordan. Irving. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Leonard. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he hits. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Add 2 points to the board.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Long key from 3/4 court. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm at